Good morning. I'm getting up at 5 a.m. this morning for a couple of reasons. First of all, I have some work that I want to get out of the way first. So I thought I would tackle that first thing in the morning. But another important reason for this early morning wake-up call is that I'm actually going to be flying out again really soon. I'm going to be heading out for an East Coast trip for about a week. And heading there, I'm actually going to take a red eye. And I just kind of wanted to adjust to East Coast time a little bit and also get my body really tired and prepared for a red eye flight so I can just kind of like knock out as soon as I'm on the plane tomorrow night. So that's kind of like one strategy I have for making red eye flights a little bit more tolerable and successful. And honestly, I don't remember the last time I woke up at 5 a.m. unless it was due to jet lag or something. But it honestly doesn't feel so bad right now. Maybe I'm still a little, early morning delirium. But I'm really trying hard not to nap at all today. I mean, today is a full day. I've got a lot of errands to run in preparation for this trip. And of course, I'm going to take you guys along with me. So yeah, let's get started on what we got to do today, and welcome to the vlog. For the longest time, I equated being an early bird with being productive. Like if you weren't already up at sunrise, you were already behind. And because I'm a night owl at heart, I felt this quiet sense of shame, like I was doing something wrong. But over time, I've realized it's not about when I work, it's about how I work. The hours that matter most to me are the ones when the world is quiet, early morning or late at night, when no one needs me, nothing's pulling at my attention, and I can finally focus on my work and on myself. And lately, I've been trying to stay open to new things, like waking up earlier, even if they feel uncomfortable or unnatural at first. So it's now a little bit before 8 a.m. As you can see, it's also finally starting to get light outside. Since it's still so early, it's too early for any of the stores to be open where I need to run errands. And honestly, I'm also starting to feel kind of sleepy. And I'm trying very hard to resist the urge to crawl back into a nice, warm, comfy bed. So I think what I'm going to do in the meantime is clean this apartment, because honestly, there is no better feeling than coming back to a clean apartment after some time away. This apartment is starting to feel like home in its own way, at its own pace. It's in the little messes I've left behind, the things that show I've actually been living here. I can already tell I'm making memories in this space, even in the quiet, ordinary moments. And as I get ready to leave for my trip, there's something comforting about knowing I'll miss it, knowing I'll look forward to coming back here to a place that already feels familiar. Is 8 in the morning a little bit too early to start vacuuming? I hope my neighbors don't hate me. I feel like it's probably like a Friday before trip ritual at this point, but I am here once again about to submit a project, a big project that I'm very nervous and anxious about to my client. This one was a little bit anxiety inducing, but also exciting because this is a shoot for a product launch. And some of the team members of this company I've worked with before, which is how I got this gig, to be honest. And I'm really nervous about it because there are also other important people that have worked for other important brands linked to this project that I have not worked with before and that I really want to impress naturally. The other part of what's making me really kind of anxious about this project is that I've never shot this product category before. Without revealing what the product actually is, because it isn't launched yet, I guess I can say that it's jewelry in a way. I've never photographed jewelry before. Most of my product photography portfolio is really centered on skincare and beauty products only, and a little bit of wellness, but that's strictly it. Like there's not really anything else in my portfolio, in my expertise. So this was kind of an interesting challenge to work on. I spent countless hours studying high-end jewelry photography, trying to grasp the basics of styling and lighting. While I believe challenges and trying new things truly makes you grow in your craft, it also terrifies me when the change is tied to a big project like this one. I know waiting isn't going to help anything, so I need to just send it out now and hope for the best. Okay, it's sent. It's out there. So I'm heading out soon to run some errands, and I thought I would take along this new bag that I got. I'm thinking about taking this with me on my East Coast trip, so I wanted to test it out to see how durable it was, how much it holds, and if it's just easy enough to use for every day. So I'm going to be packing it with my essentials and see how much really fits in here. Okay, off we go. Spinnaker Chocolate is a Seattle-based family-owned and operated business. They have a unique and detailed bean-to-bar approach to chocolate making, which means that every cacao bean is carefully sourced from countries around the world, going through detailed processing methods until the final product is packaged for sale. Every part of the packaging, from the wrapper to the boxes and tape used for shipping, is biodegradable, recyclable, or compostable. This oat nog flavor caught my eye since my friend loves all things holiday related. I ended up passing on this as I know eggnog can be polarizing and wasn't sure of her preferences. They also offer factory tours, chocolate making classes, and merch. A portion of all purchases from Spinnaker Chocolate also goes towards cleaning the ocean. No, it's okay.
Key in the item's code or look up item. Please select from popular items. Select your item's container. Please wait for assistance.
Yeah, that was great. Oh, okay, thank you.
Please enter quantity.
I set the camera so far away so that I would have all this table space to do a little bit of a haul and an unboxing for you guys. So I'm back from a little outing, running some errands as you would have seen, and I wanted to share with you the gift that I ended up picking out for my friends. So for context, I'm going to be staying at a friend's place when I'm in New York City, and so I wanted to get them a little gift as a token of my appreciation. So as you would have seen, I was at Spinnaker, which is a chocolate specialty shop, but they also have a cafe, and I think they also do tours or tastings in their space. I saw some kind of small group event going on while I was there. So I picked out two different chocolates. So the first one I got was the 58% Madagascar dark milk. Based on the description, it was like malted milk and caramels. I know that my friend is a big fan of milk flavored or like milk candies. So hopefully she'll like the milky taste of this one. And then the other one that I got is the 68% Colombian with coffee. So my friend and her husband are big coffee nerds. And one thing I like about Spinnaker is that they partner up with a lot of other Seattle-based businesses. So this has some notes of coffee flavors in there, and the coffee is roasted by Olympia Coffee Roasters, which is such a beautiful coffee shop. I actually went there in my holidays in Seattle vlog from a couple weeks ago. Yeah, so I'm just really excited to share a little part of Seattle with my friends. And then the other thing is I wanted to unbox a really special package that I got in the mail this week. So you may have seen from some of my previous vlogs or mentions, there's this tech company that I work with. They're actually the only tech company I work with for product photography, called QCY. And I've been working with them for about a little over a year now on various projects. And they so kindly sent me this gift box in the mail this week. It looks ginormous on camera, but yeah, I'm really excited to unbox this with you guys. This is so thoughtful of them. It looks like it's like a bunch of different, like everyday, like useful items, which I love, that all have their branding or logo on them. Like I actually don't have like a proper thermos. I have like a miniature travel sized one, and I feel like it never holds a proper like full cup of coffee or tea. So I'm really excited to see that this was in the package. And then we also have a pen, and let's see, what is this? Oh, it's a tote bag. Okay, cool. Could always use more of these. They make a lot of, they're a tech company, but they also specifically make a lot of like audio devices, like headphones and things like that. So I love the sound waves artwork on this tote bag. And then finally we have, I'm assuming this is a notebook. Yeah, it's a notebook, or it could be a planner or calendar. Let's see. So again, logo. And then this is, yeah, it's a notebook, which I'm kind of glad because I digitize all of my planners and calendars so everything's synced together. So I'm glad this is not a calendar and it's a journal instead, which is a little bit more open-ended, which I prefer. Yeah, thank you so much, QCY. Hope to work together again soon. Yeah, like I'm so grateful for our partnership, and I always love it when vendors are just so thoughtful in ways like this. So it's now 1:04 p.m. and I cannot believe I've been up for 8 hours already, and I feel definitely very accomplished, like I got a lot done today. So for the past hour, I was just able to kill some time, relax, watch YouTube, eat lunch, but I think now it's time to pack. I'm about to leave in a little bit more than 24 hours, and the part that's kind of like stressing me out a little bit about packing is I'm really trying to wrap my mind around what to pack for the weather, which I know also sounds really silly considering that I spent 15 years living in New York City. Thing is, I'm sharing something personal here. I have a hyperthyroid condition, and one of the symptoms that I struggle with is just like body heat regulation. I'm like really sensitive to heat intolerance. So my general approach in the last couple of months since my diagnosis was to kind of dress for as if it was 10 degrees hotter than it is. Similar to like the running wardrobe advice, but reversed. I also think if I err on the side of underpacking, which I tend to do anyways, worst case scenario, it's New York City. It's like I can get anything there at any time. I can buy a sweater if I need to last minute, or I can borrow something from my friend even. So I'm trying not to like overthink it and just pack lots of lightweight layers that I can easily take off, put on, adjust as needed. Maybe some layers are even small enough to pack into my bag and take with me. Could be another idea. And yeah, I think that's kind of my general approach. In the past few months, it's been kind of difficult to dress. I feel like I've lost some of the, well, I wouldn't say passion, but just like interest in playing around with clothing and style. I've just kind of stuck to a basic uniform of just jeans and a lightweight top or a sweater and then my waterproof jacket, and that's pretty much been it. But you know, it would be nice, especially since I'm going to New York, to kind of play around with my style a little bit more, not just for New York, but upcoming months. I think a lot of it is just kind of figuring out the best management for my symptoms and figuring out the best approach moving forward. At this stage of my life, I know like one of those like rolling carry-ons would be the nicest, easiest option, but knowing that I'm going to go through New York City, I'm going to be carrying that suitcase with me or whatever I end up taking through the subway system, I'm gonna have to like throw that carry-on away or something. Like New York is just so unbelievably dirty, especially in the subway system. Like I'd rather prefer to keep things off the floor. You know what I mean? So bottoms are pretty easy. I pretty much just wear jeans all day. So I'm gonna be packing 1 to 2 pairs of my trusty blue jeans, and also I'm going to be packing a really versatile black maxi skirt that I have in case I want to dress it up a little bit for certain situations. In terms of tops, I'm basically going to go with the formula of wearing like a t-shirt or a really lightweight long sleeve top, similar to this Uniqlo Heat Tech one that I have here that's like currently drying. And then I'm just gonna layer another lightweight sweater, like one of these options, for example, over it. So right here, I've just got like a handful of really lightweight t-shirts that would be great to layer underneath. Why is my bag like full already? And I feel like I've barely put anything in there. The thing that worries me about bringing this duffel is I feel the zipper is a little unstable. Sometimes it closes and sometimes it doesn't. And sometimes it kind of mostly closes, but then there's like a little gap of where the zipper teeth aren't exactly meeting up. So I've heard that you can kind of like lubricate the teeth of the zipper with graphite. So I've got a number 2 pencil here, and I'm about to try that out to see if that works. Oh my god, it worked. It's so much smoother now. Oh my gosh. I've kept up the 5 a.m. wake up time for a second day in a row, and in those extra hours, I've been thinking a lot. There's something meditative about the quiet in the morning. No notifications, no urgency, just space. Space to sit with thoughts instead of rushing past them. One thought that keeps coming back is how fortunate I am to be able to move through the world on my own schedule, to travel when I want, where I want, and on my own terms. That kind of freedom is privilege, even if it doesn't always feel dramatic or glamorous. So many people don't get that choice. Their time is spoken for before the day even begins. And realizing that in these still moments has made me more grateful and more grounded.